Everybody, it's Tuesday, November 7th. This year is flying by. Can't believe how fast it's going. Only one more program to film this year, and we'll be done. Year 37 will be in the can. So we'll see how that goes. Hey Terry, how you doing? Hey Robert. You guys sell your house yet? Okay, there's 20 of you on here already. There's only 2 likes. Hey Jeff. Blue Azul, hello. Hey Jerry, how you doing? Hey Robert. Aaron, hello. Phil, hello. Kevin. Annette, how you doing? Commander, Nacho. Is everybody Southern California other than Greg? Hey Kenneth. Kenneth is in Wyoming. Do you live in Wyoming, Kenneth, or are you just up there visiting? Rios is in Pico. Azul's in Northern California. I'm guessing Jeff is down in Oceanside. Dana Point. I don't think he's back home yet. Stu is in Oxnard. So Kenneth, you live up there in Wyoming? Hello, Calvin. Davin, I think. Davin, how you doing? That's good, Phil. Thanks for using the bucktails. Get your friends to use the bucktails. I have too many in inventory. Need to sell them all. Need to sell them all and order more. And got to get rid of the metal jigs. Got to make some room in the warehouse. So probably gonna have a nice sale for Thanksgiving. Try to dump a bunch of them. But the bucktails, we can't do big sales on those. So Kenneth grew up in Long Beach. Okay. So you were in your 30s when I started on TV. Dalvin wants to know, can you tell us what are some of your toughest, most reliable fishing reels, rods? Jeff, we want to see pictures of these fish. I wish you would send us pictures. Jeff says has been following me since I was a kid. Um, so Davin, are you talking about rods and reels for just everyday fishing? Are you talking about tuna fishing? Because Jeff's on right now, and he runs a 6-pack boat for tuna fishing. He'd be a good source if that's what you're asking for exactly. But for day-to-day fishing, I just use Californian rods. I use some CalStars. I use some Phoenix rods, um, and I'm using low-profile reels, both Lexus and Komodas for the day-to-day stuff. Hey, Dylan's on here, my cousin. He's in Santa Rosa. He was a firefighter up there in Northern Cal. Halibut Man's on here. Lloyd's on here. Quite a few people today. We haven't had 40 people on here in a little while, so that's cool. Welcome, everybody. Where is our show open? Here we go. I'm Dan Hernandez, and I live to fish. All right. I have been fishing along the Pacific coast my entire life. Oh! Let me bring you in the action and share with you some great fishing tips along the way. Hey, Mike. Yeah, Blue Azul, the low profile reels like this. This is a little small. This is a 300 series. But make sure you get a power handle. Don't get the double paddle handles. Get a power handle and low profile like this. Great for yellowtail, small tuna. I probably caught more tuna on these reels this year than on my big reels. Just I haven't been on a lot of big tuna this year, so that's what I've been using. Hey Oz, thank you very much for your super chat. Yeah, Jeff has some good advice there. If you don't want to spend money on big tuna gear, to go ahead and just rent it at the landing, try it out, see how you like it, and then purchase it. D House, the Sport King's all sold out. It's all sold out. And to answer your question, we don't know if we're going to the island or if we're going to go fish 14 Mile Bank for deep water rockfish. The captain is still making up his mind on exactly what he wants to do. I think it's going to be kind of weather dependent. Hey Daniel, how you doing? Hey Eric. Yeah, Jose, like Jeff's saying, he doesn't think those tuna really leave. It's just weather depending if the boats can get out to the banks, get out to Tanner, Cortez. As the weather gets bad, get into December, January, it's just the weather gets unpredictable. And I think Jeff was saying earlier he thought it was going to be a hard winter like last year. So if it gets that hard winter, um, just hard for the boats to get out. So they can't get out there. But the fish don't go anywhere. Yeah, Jerry, I would check your email. I sent you guys an email yesterday and this morning to everybody on the Sport King trip, talking about what fishing gear to bring. I would be prepared to fish both. Be prepared to fish the island with 15, 20 pound gear, and be prepared for rock fishing. Even if we go to the island, there's a good chance we'll be fishing some um, 400 feet, maybe 500 feet rockfish at the island toward the end of the day. And then if the skipper decides he's not even going to go to the island and go straight for the deep water, then you're definitely going to want to have your electric reels. So yeah, bring your electric reels. What does Commander say? Dan, I watched your show for years. Well, thank you, Commander. That's why I do those shows, so I can meet the public. I get so locked into producing the content, filming the shows, doing all that, that you kind of forget people are watching the show. And that's what's nice about here at YouTube Live. I can answer your questions and try to help you out a little bit, and we can talk fishing. Okay, everybody, there's over 60 of you on here live right now and only 35 likes. Can we get some more likes, please? And then if you want to support us too, we have the super chats, so that would be appreciated. What else is going on? Tamara's going on the Legend on Sunday. That's cool. I will be on the Sport King on Sunday. We're going to be on the Sport King, and like I said earlier, I don't know if we're going to Catalina. I don't know if we're going to the 14-mile bank. I don't know exactly what the plan is. But I will be on that boat. Hey Tim, how you doing? For rock fishing, you can get by 30, 40 pound test line. You don't need really heavy line. I've just been fishing 30-pound Spectra, and it's worked out okay. Yeah, Avala's got great rock fishing, and have they already started doing the crab trips there? I would think that would be good. Yeah, Dylan, both the trips, the U-Huck Fin and the Seawolf trips, are both going to be episodes. You will see them on TV in the next few months. Daniel says, what? Heard the Corbina are still biting? Is it Greg's birthday? I didn't see that. Hey Ben, how you doing? What does Stuart say? Oh, so Stuart, you were with us on the Stardust trip? That was an awesome trip. That was an awesome trip. Did we even play a slideshow from that trip yet? Oh, I didn't make one, I guess. Yeah, bring an electric reel if you guys have them. They don't do you any good sitting at home. Yeah, and then for those of you like Robert and them, I know Kevin's on here. Not this Friday, but the following Friday, we're gonna need help at the office cutting bait, getting ready, loading the truck up for the 18th for El Dorado Park. So if some of you can help out with that, that would be awesome. So we need some people. So if any of you are available a week from Friday at 10 a.m., we could use you at my office. We got to cut mackerel up in chunks for the kids to use for bait, and then we have to load the truck up so we have everything ready to go. This is what my fishing season has come to an end. Had hand surgery. Ooh, sorry to hear that. Hey, James. James, if you're free next Friday, I need some people to help cut bait um, for the kids event on the 18th. Candace is what you can. Yeah, it's going to be, Kevin, it's going to be a week from Friday at my office in Cerritos. And at 10 a.m., we could use some help. Yeah, Tim, while we were on the Sport King, I'm sorry, while we were on the Stardust last Thursday, I don't know what happened, but everybody started buying tickets for the trip on the Sport King. And by the time I got home Thursday night, the trip was sold out. So yeah, it's sold out. So I'm very thankful. Hey Tyler, how you doing? All right, cool. So James can help out. So I got two people right now. I got Robert and James. I'm sure Steve will be there. So we can get some more people. All right, Kevin, I'll try to find your number later so I can send you the text. Maybe I'll just take a photo of it. That'll work. So tomorrow I can send you that. Hey, Michael, how you doing? Haven't seen you in a while. Yeah, if you're free a week from Friday, I could use help cutting bait. Oh, Eric's going to be there too. Good. Yeah, we can order some pizza. But I don't know who I'm going to have to go get it because Monica won't be there. She's only there on Thursdays. Guess we'll figure out something. What does Phil say? Been watching you for TV for years. You're welcome. Okay, I'm going to post the address right here for the office. Business Circle. All right, so there's the address for the office. And it's next Friday, not this coming Friday. It'll be the following Friday, the 17th. I'll go pick up the mackerel on the 16th, leave them in the ice chest, and then on the 17th, we'll cut the bait up and we'll load up the stuff. I don't know who rents out what landings. I know the Sea Wolf was talking about doing deep water trips, and they were going to provide the rods and reels for that. But I don't know what landings are doing that. Yeah, Daniel, they did not do away with daylight savings, so I don't know. They don't ask me about stuff like that. Michael, it's going to be 10 a.m. 10 a.m. on that Friday. And no, we don't put anchovies on the pizzas. Yeah, last time we cut a lot of bait, and then we put everything in the truck. I need to go get propane too. I think 2 of our bottles are empty, so I'll see if I can do that this week. So I'll have to run around next week. I can't believe I didn't make a slideshow. Guess I have to do it for Thursday. I really thought we had a slideshow for that. Guess not. We don't eat bait. Renee, what's your question? What about overnight island dinner combos? Most of the boats don't serve dinner anymore. I guess you could do that on a charter. No, we're not lobster fishing on that trip. This is strictly a fishing trip. But the Sport King, the Triton, and the Gale Force are all doing lobster trips. So you can go to their website and do that. Okay, James. So you'll come by my office tomorrow and pick up the cans of propane. That would be awesome. Thank you. I should be there most of the day tomorrow. What about an island dinner combo rock cod trip, Santa Rosa? Are there any islands up there in Santa Rosa? I thought the Fairlawns was like the next island. Or am I wrong? Yeah, if you guys want to do private charter trips, we can do open party trips for November and December if anybody wants to do that. Yes, Mac, Big Mac, I am still doing private charters. I did private charters this past weekend. That's what I should have did. I should have done a slideshow on that. But yeah, we did really good. Lots of fish. Here is some of the people that were with us on the Stardust. So here's the people. That's most of the people that were on there. I think just Ricky and them didn't get in the photo. There's Tamira. And Donnie's in there. Robert's in there. I think Eric's in there. Yeah, Eric's and Kevin's in there. Bunch of people. And then this was Jackpot. Nice big red. The reds were monsters. Beautiful, beautiful fish. Renee says we want to schedule. You want to schedule? Yeah, I mean, I'm doing private charters. Okay, James, I'll see you tomorrow at 12 noon at the office. Yeah, Walter, we do the Bay Area traditionally the last weekend in September every year. I'm up there on the Seawolf and on the New Huck Finn. Um, we'll have those dates up pretty soon. This year we have to put our charter dates up sooner than normal just because um, the Fred Hall show, the Bart Hall show, they changed the date. So instead of being in March like they traditionally are, they're doing January. And I have to have a schedule to hand out to people at the show. So that's what that's all about. So we got to do that. Yeah, so we don't have any dates up on our website for available charters, but all you have to do is just call the office and let us know what days you want to go, and we can do that for you. And like I said, if some of you are interested in an open party trip, let me know, and I'll put it online and see who else wants to go. And here is a link to my private charters for the prices and all that. Sarah, the trip is sold out right now, but we might have a spot open. I'll know tomorrow afternoon. Somebody called and said that they might need to get out of the trip so we can sell their spot, but I won't know till tomorrow evening. Need to pick up what, Eric? Oz, if you called after 1 o'clock, Monica was there today from 1 to 5. I was there from 10 to 2, and then I had to run to a meeting. So I don't know what time you called, but there were people there most of the day today. Yeah, there's 60 people on right now. Good turnout. Yeah, so Renee, if you want to book a private charter with us, just call the office and we can pick a date. Hey, Drama, how you doing? Let me see if I can find you guys a picture of Tamara's big fish. Tamara and I took a photo on the way in. So here's the two of us on the boat there on the way home. It was a long day. We started at sun in the dark and we ended in the dark. We left, early while the sun hadn't come up yet, and when we got back, the sun was gone. So that's Tamara. For those of you that don't know who she is, she was on the boat with us. She caught a couple of nice fish. Here's she got a big sole, and her limits are reds like everybody else, but that's a big sole. It's not a halibut. For those of you that don't know the difference, it's a rockfish. And nice fish, sir. She's sporting one of our shirts, so that's pretty cool. And then this weekend, I had 2 charters, and okay, so for all of you guys that complain that it's hard to get on a boat and go fishing, this should make you guys all stop complaining about it. This is one of the guys that comes fishing with me. Goes on a couple different trips with us every year, and you know, he's in a wheelchair, and he has no excuses. He goes out there and fishes, does it from his wheelchair, does a great job, catches fish, got his limits of rockfish, fishes with us on Spitfire, and he likes to go rock fishing up north. He was with us there on the Stardust. Yeah, this weekend I just had to deal with the fog. We had so much fog. Uh, this is one of the nice fish that we had on Sunday. Plenty of sheephead around. There's a sheephead there that we got. We got several of these guys. And we had a bunch of bass. Bass fishing was better on Sunday than it was on Saturday. This is a whitefish. Got several nice whitefish too. And this was this guy's first time fishing on a boat. So he did really good. Got a limited calico bass, a couple of nice sheephead, some whitefish. And it's November, local fishing. And I'm driving in heavy fog. The fog was ugly, but got it done. Yeah, the fog's been really bad. And it's kind of nice, Jeff, that I've finally gotten over it. Like a couple years ago, it would have really freaked me out. In the last few trips, I've just really learned to trust my equipment and use my iPad with avionics on it, and plus my Simrad unit with the radar and everything, and fish finder. I mean the chart plotter on there. So it's really, really worked out good. And it's just all the little boats running around. The white people are on kayaks in heavy fog. It just, luckily I didn't hit anybody, but you just see them out there in thick fog. I don't know what they're thinking. Can't always see them. Soto, what's your question? Does or has anyone ever fished a rig for bass and sculpin? You know about the oil rigs? We used to fish those all the time before 9/11, and now you get close to them and they threaten to call Harbor Patrol. So I don't know. All right, Kevin, enjoy your buffet. If you're free on Friday, the 17th, we're going to be cutting bait and getting ready for Saturday, the 18th. So that'd be good. Yeah, I agree with you, Jeff. The fog with big boats doesn't bother me because you can see them so well on the radar. It's those little boats. Yeah, you cannot use an Alabama rig or umbrella rig for rockfish. Okay? You can use those for calico bass, but the umbrella rig has 5 hooks, and you will definitely get a ticket for fishing with too many hooks um, when you're fishing for rockfish. I mean, I'm sure they would work, but in California you can only use 2 hooks, and that's for rock fishing. Yeah, we had a bunch of these too on Sunday in the fog. Bunch of doubles. So the guys did pretty good. They got some legal bass to go with their sculpin and sheephead. Yeah, and there was tons of bass. We must have hooked and released 40, 50 bass. And we only fished them for an hour. But we got the whitefish and all that. And this is just a half day trip, guys. Leave at 8 o'clock, back at 1, and we'll get plenty of fish. So it's nice. And once the fog went away, you see how nice calm the water was. So that was really good. All right, Kenneth. Try to stay warm up there in Wyoming. Yeah, the fog really used to intimidate me. I mean, especially when I was doing lobster trips and we'd get out there and it would be okay, and then the fog would come in and make it impossible to find the hoop nuts and stuff. I hated that. But now, with more years of experience under me, it's working out pretty good. Tamara says, went whale watching on Sunday. Wow, that's cool. Yeah, so Kevin has dumped us for the buffet line at the casino. I'm surprised he doesn't take in Tommy burgers with him over there. I'm sure they have Tommy burgers in, was it Carlsbad? I mean, not Carlsbad, Temecula area. We'll see. All right, any other questions from you guys? Hey, Alex. Fish tacos on Friday? I don't, Robert, we can have whatever you guys want to have, but someone's going to have to go get it because I don't have Monica there anymore. She's only there Tuesdays and Thursdays. And we can't cut the bait on Thursday because it'll be too soft for Saturday. And I don't have any place to freeze it after we cut it all up. Oh no, maybe we could. Do you think it would work, Robert, if we put all the bait in Ziploc bags and then froze it? Because then we could do that. Then we could cut the bait on Thursday. Monica would be there. I could get her to go grab the food for us. We could do that. Yeah, but where do you get the fish tacos? That's my question. I'm not going to cook them there at the shop. Hey, Tony. Hot eyes. Yeah, but I don't have a kitchen at the warehouse to cook the fish up. But I like the idea. Making fish tacos. Okay, Sarah, you started this. How do you cook up your mackerels? When I'm in Europe, I see mackerels on um, lots of restaurants offer them, but I really haven't tried Pacific mackerel. I've had Spanish mackerel and they taste great, but I haven't tried um, Pacific mackerel. Yeah, Aaron, they've been doing pretty good on the. Or was it Aaron that asked the question? Tony. Yeah, the Gale Force and the Sport King and them have been doing really good. Triton have been doing good on the lobster fishing at Catalina. I don't know exactly where they're fishing, but I know that they're doing pretty good, and they've been getting quite a few lobsters over at the island. I don't think they did too good locally, but at the island they seem to be doing good. So you want to do fish tacos instead of burgers? We could do that if you guys want to do that. I was hoping we are going to have like a World Series burger bash at my house, but with the Dodgers not in it, we didn't have that. Robert, did you guys eat them as sashimi or did you guys cook them? Mackerel poke? That doesn't sound good. So Sarah says she broils them. All right, maybe I'll try that. Oh no, I don't know if I should commit to trying that, but I'll try it one time. There's all the mackerel you want locally right now. Um, that last charter, one of the guys wanted to keep some mackerel, so I think he kept 6 of them. Some of them were the size of bonita. They were pretty big. Yeah, rock fishing closes at the end of the year. Like Jeff says there, December 31st. It ends. All right, guys. So Thursday we'll be back here. I'll try to make you a slideshow from the Stardust. I really thought I had one. I guess not. But I'll try to get that together. And then let me know, Robert, Eric, if you guys want to come in on Thursday instead of Friday. That way I can have Monica there to go get us lunch. But if we can ziplock the mackerel, and I probably have room in my freezer at home to freeze it. Should be okay. So we'll see. All right, guys, I'm gonna call it a night. Oak Island is back on the air tonight, so I'm gonna go watch it, see if they find anything other than wood. Yeah, the deep water spot's close to you there, Jeff. That's good. All right, guys. So thank you for a good turnout today. Lots of people, lots of likes. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. If you haven't, if you haven't subscribed here, please subscribe. Okay, Friday for Steve. All right, we'll figure out the food thing. We'll keep it on Friday. And then Saturday we'll have the lake event. Thank you, John. And then thank you, Sarah. Nice to see you there. Good night, Tony. Good night, everybody. And I'll see you on Thursday. Bye, everybody.